After the Buddha passed away, there lived a kind and gentle king. His kingdom was peaceful, and he ruled with compassion. He had a son with eyes so stunning, they reminded everyone of the beautiful Kanala bird. So he named his son Kanala. Prince Kanala grew up with grace. He was not only handsome, but kind-hearted, respectful, and full of life. People would stop and stare just to admire his eyes. But one day, everything changed. The king, a devoted follower of the Buddha, took his son to a temple to meet a wise monk named Yasha. The king asked the monk to teach his son about life. Yasha looked at Kanala and gently said, "This body, it doesn't last. We're born, we grow old, we get sick, we die. Even beauty, it's an illusion. What you call beautiful eyes, they're actually full of filth and desire. They don't bring peace. They bring pain." Kanala was confused. His whole life, people praise his eyes. Why would the monks say they were dirty or dangerous? Not long after, a young woman in the palace, one of the king's concubines, became obsessed with Kanala. One day in the garden, she tried to seduce him. But Kanala, pure in heart, gently refused her. Her love quickly turned into hatred. Years passed. The prince got married. The concubine burned with jealousy. Then one day, the king fell sick, and that same concubine cared for him until he recovered. Grateful, the king offered her anything she wanted. She smiled and said, "Let me rule the kingdom for just 7 days." The king hesitated, but he had given his word. So he agreed. As soon as she had power, she sent a cruel message to Kanala. "Your eyes have tormented me. I never want to see them again." Bound by royal command, the prince couldn't refuse. He sat in silence and removed one of his own eyes. As he held it in his hand, it hit him. This is what people call beautiful. A soft, fragile ball of flesh, the cause of so much trouble. So he took out the other eye, and then, complete darkness. But in that moment, something amazing happened. His mind lit up. His heart felt peace. All the chaos, the temptations, the pain gone. What remained was silence and clarity. When his wife heard what had happened, she ran to him in tears. But the prince comforted her. "Don't hate. Don't be afraid. Life is short, and hatred is the enemy of peace." A guard warned them. The concubine might try to harm him again. So the prince and his wife left the palace, walking away from everything they once had. They became musicians, wandering town to town, playing the lute and singing songs. Strangers would toss coins their way. That's how they survived. Years later, they returned to the capital. One day, while singing in the street, a familiar voice heard their song, the king. He rushed outside. When he saw the blind man with the lute, his heart shattered. "Kanala," he whispered. The prince nodded. The king broke down. "Who did this to you? Tell me." But Kanala only smiled and said, "I've learned something more important than revenge." But the truth came out. The ministers told the king everything. Furious, he ordered the concubine to be punished. But Kanala stopped him. "Let her go. Don't spread more hatred." The king, overwhelmed by his son's forgiveness, let her go. But the concubine, haunted by her guilt, couldn't live with what she had done. She took her own life. In the end, her love was never real. It was selfish, jealous, and full of destruction. But Kanala's love, the love that forgives, that rises above pain, that was real. This story isn't just about a prince. It's about us. About how beauty can blind us, how desire can destroy us, and how real love, selfless, kind, and forgiving, can set us free. So many of us are chasing things that won't last, praising what fades, hating what hurts. But maybe the truth is simpler. Be kind, forgive, let go of hate. Use your time here to be good, really good, because everything else is just an illusion.